Very nice, 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 very nice. Fun reviews that get no views gives me the blues. Very nice. Lonely insanity, loyalty. Very nice. Sweet and sour, this is our little mess. Very nice. There's never been a show like Very Nice. Doom, da dum bum bum. There's never been a show like Very Nice. Doom, doom. It's time for Very Nice. Very nice.
Save Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Save the dream.
Couldn't have said it better myself, sir. Hi, kids. It's me. Very nice. I thought we wouldn't be making another one of these for a week, but unfortunately, because it was May the 4th, Disney Plus released a new episode of Star Wars: The Clone Wars early. And, as always, it was literal crap. Right, Piglet?
Yeah, it was. In my opinion, it was one of the worst May the 4th days ever. Now, I have more personal reasons, which I'll get to you later. I'll tell you about my personal reasons later. I'll give you a hint. It's about music class.
Yeah, last year on May the 4th, the man who played Chewbacca, Peter Mayhew, died.
Yeah, he died around this time of year.
Oh, it's a very sad day. Last year he died. This year, Star Wars: The Clone Wars died. And yeah. And so, contrary to popular belief, we believe that the new episode of Star Wars: The Clone Wars was literally terrible.
We don't want to offend anyone. It's just that we don't like that.
And they really are bad. And because all Disney is now is bad, from the new live action Lion King to the Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, the Rise of Skywalker was horrible.
Yeah.
And all the live action Disney remakes, like the live action Aladdin, Frozen 2 was
Bad.
oh.
Was the live action Cats a Disney movie?
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Toy Story 4 wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. Okay, so let's get down to business.
No, that's because it was Toy Story, and well, that was because yeah.
Okay, now let's get down to business. And first off, there are a lot of problems in these episodes. We're going to get to one of the
It's because it was Pixar, not Disney.
Yeah, one of the biggest and most basic problems of all: the clones. The clone armor and just the clones in general. These last episodes are so inconsistent. We start off with the 501st, then they get turned into the 332nd, I believe. Like
Yes.
Ahsoka clones.
332nd.
Yeah, and then on the cruiser and the Venator, we have 332nd. We have 501st. Now we have shock troopers because they're bringing them back to Coruscant. That's a little random. We have shock troopers, and then we just get normal, just plain white Phase 2 clone troopers, just thrown in the mess. It's as if the animators didn't know what to animate and they just did that instead.
Yeah, I could understand there being some 501st mixed in with the 332nd, and I guess I could understand why there were a few shock troopers, but then when they just started throwing in random, just blank white clones.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Another problem is when Ahsoka and Rex make their escape, Rex can suddenly fly the Y-Wing bomber. Where does he get this ability? He's not a pilot clone, therefore he would not have received the training. How would he randomly know how to fly it now? It doesn't make any sense. Because it sort of looked like when he first got in he was struggling, or was that just generic struggle, just like try to turn it on? But when Ahsoka's like jumping from debris to debris to this ship, I know she's a Jedi and has special force powers. But she's completely defying the laws of physics. That's not how physics work. If something is dropped and then you jump to catch it, you cannot catch up to it. If two things are dropped that are if an elephant and a peanut are dropped from the same height at the same time, they will both hit the ground at the same time, according to the laws of physics. If a piece of paper and, say, Piglet is dropped,
Piglet will fall first because the piece of paper has surface area. But does Ahsoka have the same surface area as the debris?
No. She does. She can use the Force, so I guess that sort of helps. But I don't think, really... I'm sure the other Jedi could probably do this. But in real life, even with these Force abilities, I do not think anyone would be capable of such a escape.
Yeah.
And now, the part of the episode we actually enjoyed to watch. It was quite entertaining. Roll it.
Plus those dirty droids.
Let's play my favorite part again. Shall we?
Plus those dirty droids.
And now that we moved on from that delicious chapter, now we can see one of the worst parts of the episode, the ending.
Another thing that was so terrible was the ending. It was supposed to be, oh, so cute and emotional and
You were
quaint.
supposed to get sad and...
But
oh my.
it's not. In the end, it pretty much just turned into Star Wars Rebels.
The animation, it just looks like Star Wars Rebels. You're supposed to go and watch Star Wars Rebels.
Literally,
after
this show is basically just hooked. The ending is just hooked right up to Star Wars Rebels.
I hate that show.
It's called Star Wars The Clone Wars for a reason. It should take place in the Clone Wars and be... the plots should generally have some connection to it, at least. It's called that for a reason. Not just go off and do whatever you want and just... basically Star Wars Rebels, pretty much.
Because we didn't get to see Grievous. Well, we did. We got to see him once, but in like the beginning of that episode,
Not
recap.
not Count Dooku. The Palpatine showed up for like 2.1 seconds, but just like the clip from the movie, well, the audio for the movie, like
Barely any like actual conflict between the Separatists besides the Bad Batch episodes, which those weren't even new because they were just unfinished episodes.
Yeah. In the end, this ending was just stupid. Very stupid.
Okay, I'm going to give the floor to Piglet because this is all him now.
Alrighty, thanks, Barry.
You're welcome. Ouch.
So, for my music class, I don't know, if my music teacher thinks she's some sort of huge Star Wars fan, but she's not, she's a casual viewer. And so, on May the 4th, she had this project for us for some reason. It was about John Williams. It was the most basic information with like 3 Google slides. I already knew all of it. And so, she played a clip of the original Star Wars New Hope ending sequence, the regular version. And then she played it without music. And without music, there's just no sounds because there's barely any sounds that you can hear.
Besides like Chewbacca sounds and clapping and cheering.
Yeah, like footsteps. But besides that, there's no other sounds. But in this version that she showed us without music, there was like added in like sound effects, like the door opening, like all these like weird like sounds, like picture taking, like added in like steps sounds, like like footsteps. It was weird, and she thought it was the real version, which it wasn't, because it was almost like added in like coughing, just like in the background. It's like random noises that they added in, like to make it like seem like, oh, this is what it's like without the music, no emotion. Oh, and so my music teacher, and then she went all out making all these other like things, like click on the link to hear each character's theme. She had the Death Star with all the characters, and the Death Star is not a character. But then she had R2-D2 and C-3PO. R2-D2 and C-3PO do not have a specific theme. And it took me to this weird video with like 4,000 views. Yeah, like more than our channel ever gets. But like, it's just this weird video. Like, she didn't know what she was talking about when she was putting it all out. So you're probably thinking, oh, Piglet, but you're wasting time telling me about this. What does this have to do with Star Wars The Clone Wars? It's just, I'm just amplifying the fact that there are so many casual viewers out there who just don't care and they just love everything that Disney and Star Wars makes. They just love it because everyone else does, or it was so good. And she was just one of them. And she made a school project out of that. How the heck do that. Like, that is not even relate to music class. We probably won't even have any more work to do for the rest of the week. It was just weird. I mean, I'm surprised she was allowed to do it.
Oh, and guess what? Disney cannot just ever put an end to Star Wars. Nope.
Even though they said they were done making movies.
Yeah. Now some boy named Tawakai, Wattias, however they can pronounce this stupid name of whoever name.
He's not pronounced. He's directed a few Marvel movies, I think. With Thor in it?
Marvel movie men can't do Star Wars. Star Wars can't do Marvel. That's not going to work out well. What is it with Disney? Just put an end to Star Wars already. Let it end.
They killed it enough, they're just going to kill it more. We don't even know what this movie's going to be about. They revealed nothing.
Like, we all know Star Wars is dead by now.
Well, most people won't accept it because most people still love it. And most people hate us for making this video.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no one really is going to watch us anyways, but...
Yeah, it's just, it's really bad. It really is. And there's another horrible, terrible truth about Star Wars The Clone Wars on Disney+.
Simba here, and I'm here to tell you about the final problem with Star Wars The Clone Wars. On Disney Plus, it is now under Originals. The new season of Star Wars The Clone Wars is, I guess, a Disney Plus original, but the original show is not a Star Wars The Clone Wars. It's not a Disney Plus original. It was originally aired on Cartoon Network. And I'm sure if Disney Plus wasn't around, it'd probably be airing on Disney XD or something dumb like that. But it's not a Disney Plus original. The new season is, but the original season, no. The original seasons are not Disney Plus originals. So just putting it here, I mean, no one cares because everyone loves Disney Plus and loves the new episodes, but it's just bad. It's like, there's not much thought. I mean, they should just have put the newer episodes under originals and then kept the others separate and put them with the other Star Wars stuff. But Disney won't do that because everything is theirs. Everything belongs to Disney. Disney's the greatest. Disney this, Disney that.
Funny. Bashing Disney. Coming from a Disney character.
Well, you know I seen the error of my ways, and you know I hate the new live-action Lion King.
Well, so did Simba.
Yeah.
Now, Star Wars The Clone Wars Disney Plus original, but so many other things that are Star Wars content aren't even on Disney Plus. The original 1980s Droids cartoon. Ewoks cartoon. The original 80s Ewoks movies.
Not even the solo movies on Disney Plus.
Yeah, or the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Well, that's maybe for a good thing.
Well, this is just to name a few.
Yeah.
Disney is neglecting Star Wars and has killed it. I'm afraid.
Well, it hasn't neglected some parts. Like it remade Star Wars: The Clone Wars, but it ruined it. It remade the new movies and ruined them.
Yeah. Disney has ruined Star Wars.
And I know no one is going to agree with us.
Yeah, no one agrees with us because we have different opinions. And not everything that Disney makes is perfect.
No, it's not. And at this point, not just Star Wars The Clone Wars is dead, but Star Wars itself is dead.
And this new movie is going to bring, I am horrified.
Yes, and Star Wars is dead, and Disney has killed it.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
You gonna be alright?
He should be okay. He just faint after doing 4 consecutive Star Wars rants, 4 weeks in a row. Well, really more like 3 weeks in a row now.
Yeah.
Oh, he did too. Ouch.
Well, if you like that, which I bet you didn't like it, then you should check out some of our other cool videos. We have other Star Wars The Clone Wars rants. Why modern Disney sucks. We have Lego stop motion videos. There's the very nice confusing adventures. And
Special Agent Wonka. I hope you tune in for the next video. Bye!